got this class right now stacked. It's sitting at number 3, and we'll get into some of the other guys because really now you were really essentially being the only guy that was committed on this last visit this past Saturday. You were the top recruiter, man.
Yeah,
you were the top recruiter.
Yeah, for real, I was definitely throwing them jabs at them boys, seeing what they doing, seeing what.
So let me ask you, so how we look? Like, what's your gut feeling? How we looking with some of them, man?
I feel like we're looking pretty good with all of them that was on campus because like they showed us a great time. They showed all of us the right amount of attention.
Yeah.
And they showed us a perfect time. Like we had a ball when we was out there. So yeah. I think we got a good shot at all of them right now.
Man, that's some great news, man. And I saw different highlights. I would check different stories, your story, different guys' story periodically, and it just looked like, man. I was like, man, I'm getting. We got a saying here that we say on this show. Once the recruits come to LA, they get lost in the USC love sauce, man. And it's real love though, man, because it's the way Annie Henson. Yeah, big shout out to her because she puts that whole thing together, man. That whole little staff, and you can really appreciate that. And I gotta ask you about this. One of the things that I've been told as far as the recruiting process is when they bring all the recruits there. I don't know what your major is going to be, but most of the guys they usually have their specific, professor there or whatever to meet and greet them. Did they have that for you?
Yes, sir. They had that for me. I forgot my professors, but I talked to him for a long time. His name, because I was talking to him for a minute, and I kept trying to ask him what was, and he was just like, just call me Mike. Yeah. But I was talking to him for a long time. But he was the business management professor. That's gonna be that's most likely gonna be my major. I'm looking at business. I'm planning on becoming like a corporate businessman or taking over a big business. I don't really want to start. Well, I'm gonna start my own business for sure. But my main thing is really joining something and taking over. But I talk with Darnell Dean. He's like one of the big.
Yeah. He played safety at USC. Grown man.
He was at the dinner, and I talked to him for a long time. He's a legendary safety. Like he's one of the guys that I want to be like because he has like 3 degrees at USC. He's like one of the biggest businessmen in LA, and he's still one of those guys that everybody still remembers that played. So that's one of those guys that I really spent a lot of time with.